Becoming rich is made easy by Royalq. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen all over the world. Have you ever thought about sleeping and waking up making money? Have you ever thought about having a regular, repeated, recurring income? Have you ever thought about, ladies and gentlemen, being able to make money anytime you feel like by understanding the few concepts of making money? Have you ever thought about why have you decided for a very long time not being able to understand that your time is precious? And one of the best ways is to automate most of the things that kill your time. And one of them is making money. In the 21st century, ladies and gentlemen, we have the power to create so many multi-billionaires all over the world. And today, I'll be breaking the greatest second secret of Royalq for the very, very first time. And this gives you the power to make regular, repeated, and recurring income. Have you invited your friend? Have you spoken to your brother? Have you spoken to your sister? Have you spoken to everybody in your team not to miss this today? And if not, I'm gonna play one video. And after this video, I want you to share this link and let us go to over 1,000 people this morning, because what I'm gonna share has the power and the ability and the potential to automate money making for you. Do you want to keep smiling? My question is for you. Would you love to stay with your family like I do? Would you love to stay with your family like I do every day? You know, I stay home with my family. I do what I want. And automatically working on my goals. If that is the life you deserve, then share this link with somebody. Let them be here this morning. And as we get started, I'll play one single video, right?
Hey, this is the richest guy in the world from crypto, and you don't even know him.
Hi, my name is CZ.
He made over $60 billion, but his mom still called him stupid. Let me tell you his incredible story.
Were you shocked that it got so big?
Yes, I was.
CZ is just a normal guy. He was born in China, grew up in Vancouver, Canada, and now lives in Dubai. But his incredible story starts at a poker table in 2013. He was playing poker with a few of his friends when one of them said,
Hey, have you heard about the Bitcoin?
the Bitcoin back then was new and CZ didn't know about it.
So when I first heard about Bitcoin, I was like, Bitcoin, what is it? The name sounded good, Bitcoin. That was a really great naming. And two of my friends were talking about this is the internet, money for the internet. And I was like, this is fascinating.
Most humans would keep playing poker and make fun of Bitcoin, but CZ did not. He wanted to understand it. He downloaded the white paper of Bitcoin, printed it, and read every single word.
This white paper is only 9 pages long, but I knew this is the future for money.
Few months later, he became convinced.
I became convinced that cryptocurrency is going to be the future and it's going to stay. When I first used the email, I knew that it was going to stay. It was so much easier. When you first use social media, you just knew. And when I came across Bitcoin, I knew this is going to stay.
His conviction was so strong that he sold his entire apartment and invested it in Bitcoin. $1 million. And what did his poker friends think?
Most of my friends thought I was crazy because I was selling an apartment in Shanghai to go into crypto, and I was quitting my job. So I was jobless, homeless. By most people's definitions, that is crazy.
And they were right. He was crazy. In the next 2 months, Bitcoin crashed by 70%, and he lost $700,000. Even his own mother told him he was a stupid kid for wasting so much money.
So my mom's like, you stupid kid, and why couldn't you be like other people, get a nice job in a corporate? Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies back in 2013, 2014, for me was one of those really unique opportunities where it was early stage. Only a small number of people got it, and it's going to be a huge future. So I told myself I'm not going to miss it. That was an opportunity of a lifetime.
He stopped playing poker. He stopped all his hobbies. He quit his job. He left his friends and spent 9 a.m. to midnight, 7 days a week for 5 years working on blockchain technology. Eventually, he started a crypto exchange called Binance, where people can buy and sell crypto to each other. And that blew up. In 5 years, Binance became the biggest crypto exchange in the world with more than 100 million users.
Were you shocked that it got so big?
Yes, I was. Originally, when we started, I told my team, let's aim for like the world's top 10 exchange in 3 years. But we got there in 6 months, in the top 1.
Binance became so big that it made CZ the richest man in crypto, worth over $60 billion in 5 years.
How do you feel about having so much money?
I don't think money is the most important factor. I don't focus on that. I focus on building products people use, how to make that the most efficient, most impactful thing for the world.
This story is not about crypto and it's not about making money. In fact, CZ doesn't care about money. Look at his clothes.
Priceless.
He has no fancy clothes or cars, and he plans to donate his wealth to charity. This story is about conviction. If you're starting a company or a YouTube channel or a new career, you gotta have conviction that it will work, even when your mom thinks what you're doing is stupid.
When you know you're right, you just gotta have the stamina to last until the rest of the population catches on.
CZ had conviction in Bitcoin, became the richest person, and changed the world of finance. Now imagine what you can do if you truly believed in something. We're done.
Thank you.
We're done.
All right. Okay, with that morning video, ladies and gentlemen, we have the perfect power to start our morning training, ladies and gentlemen. The question could be, when the market is not right, the question could be, when you are into floating loss, do you have the conviction, ladies and gentlemen, do you have the stamina, all right, to keep staying as others are saying floating loss is killing me, and the longer you stay, the longer you are able to learn the tactics, the ingredients, and the secrets that are involved in your business to keep making crazy, 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 beautiful money. Before I take you through the training for today for the very, very first time, I want to recognize the presence of leader OBM and all the way from Nigeria. I've seen Mr. Mobiru Spirito all the way from Uganda. I've seen Mr. Brian all the way from Australia. I've seen my sister, leader Elizabeth Starry, all the way from UK. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Okay. And I've seen my friend, leader Ernest, all the way from that side oh, of Ghana. Wow, my friend Vision Mission, long time. Thanks for returning to your business. It has been a long time. I'll last show you. My brother Kunzi, all the way from South Africa. It has been a long time. Happy to see you these days. I love your consistency. Ladies and gentlemen, when I was invited for the very, very first time to look at the Royalq opportunity, I discovered that I'm not as genius as this guy of Binance. I discovered that I'm not as genius as the guy who formed Royalq. But I discovered, ladies and gentlemen, that I have the power in the next 5 years, even less. By the way, yesterday I was doing my calculation. I discovered in 3 years, I will have 6 billion US dollars. And I said, I'm gonna run crazy with this opportunity of Royalq because I'm into the right place, in the right time, with the right tool. And so many people over the world, like CZ has said, have not discovered the secret of trading cryptocurrency. And they're still doing scams. So I better position myself right. I better position myself in the right place and get the right skills and knock the bat off the bucket. And as so many people give up, as so many people get desperate, I will personally keep going. And I want to thank God that I have people that also see where we are going, and generally and purely, they have given in their time, they have dedicated their time, and they have decided to understand the power of this business. Basically and purely, yes, it is true the market went down yesterday, but I want to share with you my results, ladies and gentlemen. I made $5. I made $5 in one coin I bought at the bottom by the name of Algo. And as a gentleman, I slept, and this coin was able to make for me $5. And the power is understanding the secret of Royalq, right? And I've dedicated my time, I've dedicated myself to learn how to do this, basically and purely also to teach the dollar cost averaging method of me not focusing on how much profit I make, but focusing on the risk management, on focusing on not investing all my money into my trades, and teaching the people that are getting started in the business to keep the business simple. And because when you keep the business simple, ladies and gentlemen, you have the power to make regular, you have the power to make repeated, recurring income. I just want you to share the link, ladies and gentlemen, within the next 2 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, and let's get on board. Let's make Royalq another subject. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that simple introduction, share the link. We are only 60 in the house. We can make this 100, and just give me 2 minutes and we shall be good to go. All right. Okay. We are 63. All right. Okay. Okay. Now let me share. Today I will focus on so many things. Today is a Friday, but tomorrow on Saturday better. Okay. I think on Saturday it will be a better deal. All right. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm here at this is my working office, where I stay. I work. This is my table I work from. But then let us go to the topic for today. So I share my screen. Protocol observed. All leaders in the house. Okay. Right. So let's go. When we tap onto our application, we generally have the hot coins. Okay. And ADA is leading the race with $3.73. Okay, have the 24-hour volume, and TRX has the highest volume with 1.29 million, right? Which means it's a good coin someone can trade. Let us look at the market performance. But I'll share so many things you can have and decide on to select a particular coin. For example, at the bottom right now, we have a coin known as LITs. Okay, LITs, right? Or LITs. LIT coin, all right? And at this side on professional, we shall look at the top and the bottom. And the bottom, we have a coin known as GMT. Okay, there are around 3 coins that I personally don't trade, although they do well. They have, to me, it's up to you to decide. For me, these 3 coins, GMT and SLP, they have abnormal behavior. So personally, I would not love to trade them. Okay, right. So let me pick one. All these coins are negative, meaning any coin you decide to trade, since it is low, it rise high. Okay, since it is low, it rise high. Okay, all these, apart from inch, that's already at the top of the game. Any of these now, any of these, I can trade any. I can trade any, by the way. But if I want to make faster profit, all right, okay, I can trade any of these because using Royalq without depending on the market, all of them are down. I can trade any. But now, if I want to win in this red market, I will look at now the hot coins. I might look at ADA this time around, and still I might look at TRX this time around. Why? Because now these coins are also in red, but basically they are leading with high trading volume. Okay, but still I can keep this simple. I can still keep this simple, ladies and gentlemen, by picking a coin at the bottom that is highly more negative. And one that we have is by the names of Litecoin. Okay, Litecoin. And I have my $300 ready here. Or I may choose this side on professional, okay, change percentage, and I pick either AVAX or FTM on the 2. Why? Because they're all in negative. Can pick any. So, for example, let me pick AVAX, right? Okay. So, to set a trade, I will come to my batch setting if I want to give all my coins the same trade, right? Me personally, I use one shot. So I will come on mine, right? If you are new in the business, I'm just back to the basic. I'll come to mine and I will come to my strategy setting. And I'll set a strategy for one shot for myself, right? Okay, so I'll tap on plus. If you don't have any, then I'll leave this conservatively, but doesn't matter. And I'll name this one short. I'll keep my first buying amount to $10. But basically me, I want my first buying amount to be huge. Why? Because I used one short. And no matter my trading capital, I usually want to keep my first buying amount $100, right? $100. And the margin calls, I'll keep them to 1. My take profit is usually between 3% to 5%, but basically 3%. I don't want to be too greedy. And my whole position take profit is usually 0.1. I'm going to explain. And I don't trade cycle, I trade one shot. My margin call configuration in my start one shot, ladies and gentlemen, is usually 50% one time because I don't want my board to buy. And basically and purely, ladies and gentlemen, I will save this, but let me name this one shot extra so that I can see it very well. Okay, having named my one shot, I'll come to my quantitative. And when I reach quantitative, okay, someone says, Julius, you didn't explain what those parameters mean. All right, let's go back. What here, it doesn't matter. This is one shot, just the name. First buying amount, that when the robot gets into the market, let it put in $100 for the very first time. I will not switch on double position because after it will have bought 100, it will still double the 100, which makes it 200. The margin call limit, these are number of times I want my bot to buy. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is 1 time. Now, what is the whole position take profit ratio? If the market, if my robot has bought, and the market rises by 3%, and it tries to go down by 0.1, my robot will sell, meaning it will give me 2.9%. But still, I'm giving my robot a benefit of doubt that if the market rises by 3%, and the robot sees this market will still rise more than 3%, my robot will continue to trail in profit. My robot will continue to trail in profit, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so with that, I save my settings, having explained them to you, and I come on my quantitative, come on batch setting, select all, ladies and gentlemen. I want all my coins, all of them. Trade settings. Then I scroll down to the bottom to choose strategy. I tap on the strategy I have created, I save, and all my coins in professional have been, I think professional. Yeah, professional have been set. Now I'll go to general, still do the same thing, tap on all, then I tap trade settings, then I scroll to choose strategy, $100, and all of them have been selected. Now, after I have done that, now my responsibility is just to come and pick a coin that is at the bottom. Ladies and gentlemen, what do I mean a coin that is at the bottom? When we tap on default and tap on a percentage change on general, we are able to see that we have a coin leading the table now with a profit of 3.23%. And at professional, when we scroll through down at the bottom, we have GMT with 21.49 EP, we have FMT, we have Gala this side, we have AVAX, which I wanted to trade long time, and I hope I'm going to trade it. And that's the setting. So all my coins have been given the settings, all right? If you have been able to understand that, give me a thumbs up. If you have been able to understand that, give me a thumbs up, because I don't want to teach when people are not understanding, because if they don't understand, they don't do the right things. And if they don't do the right things, they don't make the profit. Julius, could you show the profit that you make with your strategy? Ladies and gentlemen, I make profit. I make profit. Let me share my results. They may not be so much, right? But this is my profit. $5, $33, $3, $6, $30, $8, 23, 34, 3, 18. And I'm consistent. I'm consistent, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So I'm going to trade 2 coins for the following reasons. 1, okay, let me pick my first coin. I told you already, I wanted to pick long time. And my coin is AVAX. I wanted to trade it long time. So I'll pick AVAX, right? And I'll just now tap start. Ding! Already in 1 shot. I'm done. Now, ladies and gentlemen, immediately I tap on 1 shot. Immediately I tap on 1 shot and my coin starts to trade. I will cater for the other side of the market when the market goes against me. I will cater for the other side of the market when the market goes against me. And this is what I will do. If I've put in $100, I will reserve, ladies and gentlemen, extra $100 to cater for the other side of the market when the market goes against me. So I will come on trade settings. Now I will increase my margin calls basically to 5. And I'll say, when this market goes down, basically now the market is going down. So I will increase my non 2% today. I will say when this market goes down by 3%, my robot should buy 1 time, and that 1 time is $10. Okay, I'll go and edit my first buying amount. And I say, ladies and gentlemen, when this market now falls down by, let me say 5%, a difference of 2%, my robot shall buy 2 times. I go more aggressive when this market falls down by 10, my robot should buy 3 times. This is already 3 times 10, which is 50. So I might reduce this, as a gentleman, because of the $100 I want to use to 1, right? And still this to 1, okay? And if this market, ladies and gentlemen, goes by 15%, let me see if this will work out for me, but I wanted to make it this to 2 then, okay? But I might increase, and this market falls down by 20%, my robot should buy 3 times, right? Okay, this is 50. This is 50, 60, 70, 80, all right? So it's not yet 100 finished. So I will increase this to 2, meaning 1 to go. And basically I can still increase this to 2, making this 100, all right? So I'll come and change the first buying amount from 100 to $10, and I save this, ladies and gentlemen, and basically I will start trading this coin called AVAX, right? Okay, so basically, so I'll be trading this coin called AVAX. But if you look at the trading volume of TRX, here you are able to see that it's moving from 1.28 to 1.29, ladies and gentlemen. And this, although this coin is in red, it has the potential power to give me good profit. So what will I do without depending on anyone and depending on that basic characteristic? I'll come and look for a coin called TRX, all right? No matter its change in percentage, I'll tap start, ladies and gentlemen, and I also invest in $100 since I'm using 1 shot. I'll basically and purely now go into the other side of catering when the market goes against me. All right, so I'll go to the other side of catering when the market goes against me. First and foremost, using the dollar cost averaging method, I'll put my first buying amount to $10. I'll increase my margin calls, this is the gentleman, my margin calls to 5 or 4, dependingly to my capital. And then I go to the margin call configuration, and I will say, if this market falls down I usually want to start small by 2%. My robot should buy 1 time. But if it goes by 5%, my robot should buy 2 times. And if it goes down, according to me, by 10%, my robot should buy 3 times. That is, goes down by 15%. My robot should buy 4 times. If it goes down, ladies and gentlemen, by 20%, my robot should buy 5 times. Now I need to calculate this 5. That is 50. This is 90. 90 plus 30, which is 120. 100 and it's around 160. This I don't have, but so I need to set the settings depending on my capital. I put a 1 here, which is 20 now. I put a 3 here, which is 50, right? And I'll put a 2 here, which is 70, all right? 70, and I put a 3 here, which makes it $100. I confirm this, and I'll be able to set up my trade, ladies and gentlemen. And basically and purely, I'll set my trades, right? Like they are. I hope you see the volume is increasing to 130 million, meaning basically and purely, this coin will be able to give me my profit. So those are the 2 coins I'll be trading at the moment, and I'll be patient with the market, all right? When I trade, I remain patient with the market, and the reason is simple. I don't focus on what I can never control. I only focus on what I can control, and that is just setting the trade and leaving the robot to take charge of my trade. I'm not responsible to what happens in the market. I'm only responsible to set my trades. And if the market goes down by the certain percentage I've set, ladies and gentlemen, the average price will always move closer to the current price, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll have the ability and the potential to bounce back in profit. I want now to go into questions and answer, right? Because that's the only way you can have minimum floating loss and also, ladies and gentlemen, be able to bounce back in profit if the market goes against you. Questions and answer, right? Okay, let me just start with the chat room. How do you know the market goes? How do you know market goes than you? Okay, how do you know market goes than you? Right. Okay, I don't know which direction the market will take, all right? But I need to prepare when the market goes against me. And as I trade, I don't want to finish my money, right? I don't want to finish my money. I'm not fighting my USDT because I don't control the market. So I'm not fighting to finish all the money that is in my account, ladies and gentlemen. What I'm doing, I'm making sure as I trade, I'm managing my funds, I'm exposing, because me, I use 1 shot, but I usually advise everybody to only expose 20% of your capital, all right? 20% of your capital. And like you see, let me check now here. All right, I hope you see now, according to my settings, the market has listened to my instructions and the TRX has gone down and the robot has been able to invest in, ladies and gentlemen, it has bought more TRX, all right? Okay, automatically bought more TRX. And like you see, I was moving to a -4 floating loss. Now the robot has been able to buy more, this is Avox, right? Let's go TRX, right? Has been able to buy more. Where I had invested $100, now I have 110, meaning it's making sure that the average price is always closer to the current price. And when a simple pump happens in this particular coin, I'm able to bounce back in profit. All right, I'm able to bounce back in profit, ladies and gentlemen, right? So you'll find that there will be no serious floating loss because whenever the market goes deep, my robot buys more, then I just need to be patient with the market. Okay, let me see another question here in the chat. Hi, Julius, can they talk about when the market goes up? How do you set the profit? Okay, you are saying when I set my robot, I buy the coin with $100. Then the other 100 is the one that will take for the margin call. Please, can you take it over again? I didn't understand. What did you settings? Repeat the area of your strategy. All right, let me tell you, my strategy is not the best. I want to repeat my statement. My strategy is not the best. And I'm not saying this is the only strategy you can use to trade, ladies and gentlemen, right? I'm not saying this is the perfect strategy, because if you have more capital, you can have different strategy. What I'm trying to show you, ladies and gentlemen, is that you can set the strategy depending on the capital that you have, right? Depending on the capital that you have. I don't know how much capital you have. You might be here and your capital is $5,000. So we go back to the basic, all right? We go back to the basic, all right? Now let me see this question here. Can I extend my margin calls when the market is in the bullish market? Now, ladies and gentlemen, according to the performance of the market, we are not experiencing good momentum, all right? When I mean, I know most of the people want to make a lot of money in the bullish market, right? Okay, in the bullish market, me, I'm purely trading one shot and I don't care about the margin calls, because I'm not one of the guys who trades in the cycle. Me personally, I prefer the one shot, but I'll talk about those who love the cycle. And basically, in the bullish market, me, I just enter one shot, the market bounces back and I make profit. All right. So me, I'm trading basically using the one shot, right? But let us get back to what is the meaning of one shot and what is the meaning of cycle. Okay. Let me unmute myself. I want to learn this strategy setting you just used. Please, can you re-explain, especially on my setting strategy? You mean you can trade 200 at once, then the other 100 protects? Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, let me go back. Okay, let me go back. Let me go back again. All right. Okay. Now, having looked at your capital, ladies and gentlemen, having looked at your capital, okay, this is basic. You look at your capital. Let me say your capital is $800. Multiply this by 0.2. And this is 20% of your capital. All right? This is 20% of your capital. If you are using one shot to trade, what I will do, I will multiply this by 2. And I will say I'll use $320 to trade this coin that I want to trade. Meaning, 160 will be my first buying amount. Then I'll have another 160 to cater for when the market goes against me. And that will be the basic of my mathematics. So I'll come to my Royalq, all right? And when I come to my Royalq, I'll basically and purely come on trade settings, okay? And I'll pick a coin. Someone could say, what are some of the parameters you could use? Now all the coins are red, okay? I could decide to pick one at the bottom, because now the one at the bottom, okay, the one at the bottom now is lit. But before I pick lit, being at the bottom, when I come here on home and look at the hot coins, and I look also at the 20-hour volume, I see that there are coins that people are investing in more money. For example, look at TRX. People are investing more money in TRX. And okay, I will, I don't want to go into news why people are investing more money in TRX, but if you are able to be vigilant enough, you see that TRX has an increase in volume, although the market is in red. So instead of me coming and pick this coin down here, now this time around, or since all the market is in red, I'll come and pick this coin called TRX, right? Because of its performance in the market. And because of its performance in the market, now the market is in red. But normally the other time, I would pick any coin. I would pick the coin at the bottom, okay? Especially during the times when the market was, when you check your Royalq, some of the coins are in blue. Now, how do I set my TRX? I'll come here, ladies and gentlemen. I've already set my first buying amount. I hope you see, yes, it is true my coin goes into negative, but there's not too much floating loss. Because when it tried to go down, my robot bought more and I was able to jump back in profit. I was able to jump back from the too much floating loss, which makes the average price closer to the current price. So how do you set? First and foremost, I told you my first buying amount, since I use one shot to trade, it is usually huge. Why do I make my first buying amount huge? Ladies and gentlemen, let me explain this way. Now, the reason why I make my first buying amount huge, ladies and gentlemen, is because of one single reason. I don't know whether this market will pump up or this market will go low. But my goal is to make sure when this market pumps up and it doesn't buy more on my margin calls I've been able to set, I'll make some significant profit. Right? I'll make some significant profit, ladies and gentlemen. When my market goes up, I'll be able to take off $100 profit if the market doesn't go down and my robot is able to buy more for me. All right. So it's up to you. How much capital do you have? I've said if I have $800, I will expose 320, but 160 as my first buying amount. Then the other 160 will be able to cater for me if the market goes against me. So how will I do that? So I'll tap on this coin. I think from the start, I was able to share how you set the trade to keep it to one shot. Then I'll come on trade settings. The few parameters you need to know: the margin call limit, those are the number of times the robot will buy, the whole position take profit, how much profit you want from the market, the whole position, yes, the market has risen by 3%, and the market tries to go down by 0.1, my robot should sell, and so my take profit will be 2.9. Then the buy-in callback, ladies and gentlemen, the buy-in callback is, for example, the market, ladies and gentlemen, the market has gone down by 2%. The market has gone down by 2%. This is the market gone down by 2%. If the market tries to go up by 0.5, which is the buy-in callback, my robot should buy now. Because this robot is very intelligent, like we say, it will never buy this percentage unless it sees the market tries to rise up by 0.5, which is the buy-in callback that has been set here. So if I want my robot to buy fast, I will raise my buy-in callback, let me say from 0.5 and say it be 0.2, right? That if the market, according to my margin call configuration, the limits are 5, but the margin calls, how do I want my robot to buy? Okay. the market has fallen down. Okay, the market has fallen down by 2%. I'm saying my robot, if the market tries to rise a little bit by 0.2, then you should buy this one time. That's the explanation of the settings that I'm talking about. And they are simple. I'm not talking about the sub position take profit. Why? Because I want my robot, even if it bounces the market from the fifth call, okay, from the fifth call, it sells everything. I'm not making any call independent, because if we go to the sub position take profit and use the submit mode real-time settlement, now we are making the fifth call from the fifth call down to the 100th call independent, which I personally, I want to keep in the whole position take profit. No matter where the market bounces back, my robot can be able to sell. And like I've explained, like you see, I'm already now in profit. I'm already now in profit. And like you see, because I was able to buy low, look at AVAX itself, it's also now moving back in profit. So no matter the market condition, by keeping Royalq simple, ladies and gentlemen, you can be able and excited to make good profit. Now, this is the biggest challenge. Some of you, when you see that your coin is in blue, now you come and increase the money. When you increase the money because you want to take off too much profit, ladies and gentlemen, because you want to take off too much profit, ladies and gentlemen, you miss out big time. You miss out big time. You better settle for your first buying amount. Go and focus on increasing your capital. Go and focus on increasing your capital so that you can have a huge fast buy in amount so that you can have huge profit. For example, if my first buying amount was $1,000, what is 1.1? What is 1% of 1,000 is $100 in profit. I think if I'm right. What is 1% of $10,000? And if you understand this secret of Royalq, by looking at the market, look at the hot coins. Maybe the hot coin is ADA, but come and look at the 24-hour volume. Which coin are people investing in more money? TRX, people are investing in more money. I started it when it was at 1.28 million. Now it is at $1.33 million. That is power of you investing in crypto and understanding to use your tool right. Okay, right. If you have been able to understand, give me some thumbs up. If you are still confused, please drop in your question in the chat room, right? If someone has been able to understand, give me some thumbs up. I understand you if you don't understand the whole thing today. So, okay, 6 people have understood. That's good to go. 6 people have understood, right? 6 people have understood, right? Okay. All right. Let me get back here in the chat room and I listen to the question. I have understood a bit. When will you repeat the lesson? Let me repeat. What is the what? Okay. Okay. Let me get back up here. Let me get back up here. I want to learn this strategy setting you just use. This one I've explained. As you were setting the parameters, you were considering the capital you had. Yes, yes, yes. If the percentage is high, it buys more. What do you mean? Benjamin, raise up your hand. I want to understand your question. Mr. Julius, when you are calculating your margin configuration, I've understood that area. How do you come up with that? Okay, let me come back and explain. Hi, Julius. I joined the business few weeks ago with too much excitement. I bought 4 coins and 3 of these coins are still in floating loss. Up to date, only $13 is left in my capital. How can I get out of this? Okay, right, okay. What's the difference between position amount and position quantity? All right. How? How can we add in more money on the trade when it loses in profit? Now, if you use the strategy I've given you, me, I don't suffer from floating loss. Let me tell you. When I started this business, one of my challenge was floating loss. And it has been floating loss all the time until I had to sit in my application without listening to anybody and say, okay, how can I use my app and never suffer with floating loss? The following were very important for me. One, understanding that Royalq is purely mathematics. One, Benjamin, I'm going to give you the co-host. Let me first get these questions tackled in this way. Royalq is purely mathematics, all right? Royalq is purely mathematics. But as Royalq is purely mathematics, ladies and gentlemen, as a trader, you need to be patient with the market, right? As a trader, you need to be patient with the market. And as you remain patient with the market, ladies and gentlemen, you need to understand how to set the mathematics depending on your capital that you have. I want to repeat. How to set your mathematics depending on the capital that you have. I want to repeat. How to set the mathematics depending on the capital that you have. So you need to set your trades depending on the capital. Wow. Hey, this TRX is doing well, but it is misbehaving. It is giving me $1 and returning it back. Yet I'm here. So now I will handle you. You TRX, don't over misbehave. I see it will go back to floating loss, but it will return at the right time. But what I'm saying, it is purely mathematics. Now, what mathematics? The mathematics in setting the margin calls. The ability to understand that the market will go against you. And since the market will go against you, you need to come to what we call the margin call configuration. Now, these margin calls that I've set, I set them because I know the market, it's hard for the market to do 15% or 20% dip. The maximum I've seen is 20% dip. And so I want to prevent myself of going so much deep that if the market goes 10% deep, the robot should invest in more money by 3 times. 3 times means 3 times the first buying amount, which is $30. Now, these calculations here are depending on the money that is in my wallet in USDT unused. This is $10, it is there. This $10 is there. This $30 is there. Okay, sorry, those are my people I work with, so they are calling me, so I just need to switch them off. So you need to learn how to set. You need to learn. What do you mean by preset? What do you mean by preset? Now, one shot doesn't reduce your floating loss. No. One shot doesn't reduce your floating loss. What reduces your floating loss is putting in margin calls for the robot to buy more when the market goes deep. What I want to emphasize is this. Set your trades depending on your capital. It is simple mathematics. If I have $100, what is 20% of my 100? It is $20. That will be my first buying amount. I will use the rest of the money as a backup plan if the market goes against me. I will not finish my money. I will not fight my money. Now, someone is telling me, Julius, what do you mean by preset price? Okay, let me answer you first. Okay, now when we said signals, for example, yesterday, I personally dropped in some signals and I'm still following those signals. Let me show you. I can be able to land on those signals anywhere. Okay, let me see if I have them here, but I posted them to so many groups. Oh, I didn't post them here. I think I posted them here. Sometimes I get, okay, all right. These are the signals, right? So I posted these signals. I'm still, by the way, using the same signals to trade. One I didn't think about was TRX, but when I used my Royalq, these are the signals. Okay, now when you receive a signal, and this signal, let me say AVAX, look at AVAX. AVAX has a preset price. A preset price is the price you want the robot to start trading at 57.7178, right? And then I go to my Royalq. The signal has a preset price if you want to use it. Before I start this trade, and I come to this trade, and I find that the preset price that has been sent to me is higher than the current price, don't tap start. Because if you tap start, the robot will start trading. But if I come to this trade and I find that the current price is lower than the preset price, I'll just put in here the preset price. And when I put in here the preset price, I tap start. The robot will wait until the market will move from up where it is, it touches the preset price and it will start trading. But if you put in a preset price and you see that the preset price is higher than the current price, don't tap start, because if you tap start, the robot will say, oh, we are buying low. So this is lower than the preset price is talking about. Let us enter the trade so that he can get less. He can get more of this particular coin. I hope that of the preset price I've answered. Now let me go to Benjamin to understand his question. Leader Julius, my downlines have problems in setting signs. Please, can you use one sign to help us understand? I don't understand you. What do you mean? Please, Mr. Julius, go to Ada, explain. It is now in 2 week floating down. It's because it is floating down. What do you mean? In setting signals. If you are not comfortable with setting signals, me personally, I may not be able, signals are simple to set, but this is what I've been explaining. Okay, it's what I've been able to explain. Let me get back. Wow. This coin is giving me profit but it changes. Let me first take this $1 here. Then I start over again. Since I'm here, why should I not take opportunity? I'm on the trade. And the coin is misbehaving. It gives me $1, it goes back. Let me first take that and I enter again. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I need to give these guys to raise up their hands. Let them raise up their hands and listen to them. Because if someone is telling me people cannot be able to set signals, then let me see what to do. My network is jumping. Do it for me on the preset price. Okay. Let me start with Benjamin. Benjamin, ask your question as I compound these questions that are here. Hello, Julius. Can I open a new or separate trade for a particular coin if I paused the previous trade of the same coin, or does the previous trades have to close fast before I enter the new trade? So many of my coins are paused and are still floating, yet I have some capital remaining. Now, let me listen to Benjamin. Then I come back to people mistakes they do while trading. Yes, Benjamin, drop your question.
Good morning.
Good morning.
As you were explaining about how you set the parameters on if the percentage you have which is has dropped is high, and then you say it should buy 2 times or 3 times or 5 times. How do you balance the amount? For example, if you had $100 and then you have the first buying amount you have bought, let's say $30. Now, how do you know, how do you balance it to see as you were balancing that now is remaining maybe this an amount of dollars, still you set completely it's 100, then you set it to go. That's where I couldn't understand how you were balancing the amount.
Now, Benjamin, let us speak the same language, right?
Yes.
Follow me. I have $100, right?
Yes.
And I put my first buying amount to be 30.
Yes.
Okay, let me trade. Let me trade with you. Okay. Let's get here at home. 24-hour volume. And the coin where people are now investing money is Bitcoin, right?
Yes.
Am I right?
Okay.
Benjamin.
Yes.
If you look at the table of the 24-hour volume, the second coin where people are investing money is Bitcoin. Okay. And if I come here on my quantitative and I look at Bitcoin, okay, the reason why I'm checking this because all the market is in red, all right?
Yes.
Okay, it is Bitcoin, right? It's where people are second investing money. And I have $100. So I'll come on my trade settings, all right?
Yes.
And my first buy amount is 30, right? Right, Benjamin?
Yes. Yes.
Then I start this trade. Are we together?
Okay.
I hope it is in. You see that? Now, my balance in my USDT, all right?
Yeah.
Is $70, right?
Yes.
I'm using your strategy. Now I'll say, how many margin calls can I put in for my 70? Then I say, let me do 4. For example, I'll come to my trade settings and I'll say, if this Bitcoin goes down, let me say by 3%, my robot buy 1 time. This is $10. Am I right? It is 1 time times my first buying amount. Benjamin, I want you to speak to me so that I understand whether you understand it.
Okay.
This is $10. Am I right? Okay.
$10.
Then I say,
okay.
it is 1 time times my first buying amount, which I'm going to return to $10. All right? Are you understanding?
Because you had first bought at with the $30.
I just need to edit this. I've already bought. Now I put at 10. You understand?
Uh-huh.
Are you together?
Yeah.
Now, I'll come here and say if this Bitcoin falls down by 3%, my robot should buy 1 time, which is 1 times 10, which is $10, right?
Okay.
Then I said, I have little capital, but I want to remain in business. If this Bitcoin goes down again by 5%, my robot still buy 2 times. Right?
Okay.
If this Bitcoin goes down by 10%, my robot buy 3 times. Now 3, this is 30, this is 50, it is $60. Am I right?
Okay.
Benjamin, do you understand that?
I think I missed something there, which you are, when you talk of $10, you have not explained to me how you get the $10 and you wanted to trade with the $30.
My first buying amount was 30. You remember I started the trade. You remember?
Yes.
But I've edited now from 30 to put it to $10 so that I can calculate my $70 and distribute it when the market falls down, let me say by 3%, by 5%, by 10%, and by 15%. Now,
So
this is my new first buying amount, which is 10, times my first buying, which is 10, which is 10. You understand now?
Okay.
It seems like you're not understanding.
Are you breaking the 70 into 10, 10, 10?
I have a capital of $70. Look at this. I have a capital remaining $70, all right? Are we together, Benjamin?
Yes.
It is the one that has remained because my 30 has been invested in the coin, all right?
Sure.
I want the $70 to help me if the market goes against me.
Okay.
So I'm setting how I want the robot to use my remaining $70.
Okay.
So I'm saying that since Bitcoin is volatile, all right?
Yes.
If it falls down by 3%, my robot should put in $10 from my 70.
Okay, now I get it. Now you continue.
And then I say, if the market falls down again by 5%, my robot should, now this is what you call dollar cost averaging method, the ability to invest in more money whenever the market keeps going down, all right? The goal is to move the average price closer to the current price. So I say, now times 10, now this is 20 plus 10, this is 30, right?
Yes.
Plus this 30, because this is times 10, which is now $60. It means I'm remaining with $10. So I say if the market falls down by 15%, my robot come and buy 1 time. I think you see I've distributed my $70, right?
All right.
Do you see my $70 here?
Yes.
It doesn't mean that the robot is going to use the 70, all right?
Sure.
The market might pump up and the robot doesn't. But if the market goes against me, whenever the market tries to go down, the robot will buy and my average price will be closer to my current price. So you see, I've already changed from 30 now to 10. Then I save this. Then you see, I'm trading another coin called Bitcoin. You see, it will appear here. You see, I'm trading Bitcoin.
Okay.
Have you understood now?
Yeah.
So I will never have too much floating loss. Why? Because whenever the market tries to go down, my robot buys more and I jump back. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah, that's how you prevent floating loss. You never have floating loss. You never have serious floating loss. My coins are dipping because you have prepared yourself when the market goes against you.
I had to post everything.
So when you post everything, when the market goes against you, the market goes deeper, you are not able to come out of that deep. You understand?
Sure.
And so many people are holding while trading. For example, this is why people quit Royalq. This is why people say, I'm no longer interested in that business. All my money is in floating loss because they don't do the mathematics of the business. The business is pure, simple mathematics that you set your trades depending on the money you are using to cater when the market goes against you. For example, look at AVAX. AVAX has a floating loss of -2, right?
Yes.
Wow. I hope you see my TRX is back in profit. But the market is down. You see, whenever the market tries to go against me, my robot will buy.
Okay.
Like you see, the robot will continue to practice the instructions. That's when we say the robot has been automatically set. That's why we say in our explanation that we are having an automatic trading bot, that after I've set my robot, all right, I don't need to check it again. I gave it the instructions, then I go and do other things. You understand?
Yes.
The robot will follow my personal instructions. But as I set this robot, I need to have a recovery fund that will help me when the market goes against me. For example, let us look at AVAX. Right? Look at AVAX. My robot has not yet bought, all right?
Yes.
My robot has not yet bought. Why has it not yet bought? Because the market has not yet fallen by 3% on this particular coin. You understand that?
Yes.
So when the market will fall by 3%, my robot will go and buy me $30 of AVAX. But since it has not done so, my robot will not buy. And once it buys, the average price will move closer to the current price, and I'll still be in business with less floating loss. But if you don't have any recovery fund, if you don't set the mathematics of your bot, when this coin keeps going, it goes -2, -3, -4. For you just follow the sequence, -6, -10, you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because all your money, you entered it at one time. But me, I'm using dollar cost averaging method that whenever the market goes against me, my robot is able to buy, and it creates what we call the new average price. All right?
Yes.
And like I showed you the other time, if I visit my trades, right? Sometimes maybe as I'm speaking to people about business, I check my app sometimes. And like you saw the other time, I came here, I checked my TRX, and I found it is already in negative, right? It is in negative, but it was giving me $1, right? I don't say, let me wait, I sell, then I get back in the market again. That's why you see now I have $7. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was on the trade. I was here with you on the trade. Like I was here, all right? And I saw the market was giving me maybe $5. And it's already in red. So I sell and I get back in the trade again if I'm here. But if I'm not here, I don't do that. You understand?
Okay.
But if I'm on my trades, there's no reason why I can't sell and enter the trade again. I hope it's clear with you.
It's clear now.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Royalq is purely mathematics. Okay, from Benjamin, let me go to we move. Okay, now someone told me to talk about the preset price. Right, let me get back to the preset price. Now look, all the signals I provided yesterday, they performed in the night. All of them, non-stop, 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 all of them. Let me find these signals if I can. These, okay, for example, Mr. Abe, I want to trade a coin by the names of Atom. 17.5202. It's a preset price. It's the price you want to enter the market. So I come to my Royalq. Okay, right. Okay, I come to my Royalq and let me look for Atom. Let me look for Atom. Atom. If I look on the percentage change, which coins at the bottom, still this leads. This side on top, we have inch, which is floating now down. This side, you have iron, and down here, you have GMT. I don't think this coin has bad behaviors. This one, EP and SLP, I don't trade them. They have bad behavior. They don't perform well. These three, me, I don't. It's up to you. For you, they are very volatile. I don't like coins that become too much volatile because they over misbehave. Okay. Now, I want to trade Atom. If I trade Atom, by the way, I will personally come here and look at the hot coins. They still add here. Ada might do well because I don't go into the news, but okay, I'll look at Atom. Atom is not here, I may not trade it, but I can still trade Ada because people are investing more money in Ada. Okay, let me see if Ada was on my list yesterday. Okay, it was not. All right. Okay, all right. Let me look at Atom. Okay, in short, let me look at Atom. Okay, now Atom. That is Atom. So it's not here. So I tap on general Atom. Now, the current price of Atom is 17.78. Let me get back to the signal. Atom 17.522. Okay, now I come and put in the preset price. 17.502. Okay, it might stop there. So this is the preset price. Now look, the preset price is lower than the current price. If you tap start, this coin will start trading. No, sorry. I think I'm getting tired. If I tap start, for example, if I tap start, this coin will not trade, will not start trading. When I tap start like I've done, this coin will be green. You see? It will be in green. Wow, this is another dollar. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here. There's no reason why I don't take this $1. Then I enter this trade again. There's no reason. So trade settings, my first buying amount is $100. If I'm here, there's no reason. I'm here. I'm not off. I'm online. Then I come back, trade settings. I return it to $10. I'm here. Why should I not take off that profit as if the market belongs to me? Now, you see, the market is still in negative. You see, this is Atom. I've set, but Atom will not pick my money unless the market falls down up to 17.52. If it doesn't, this coin will stay here in green. But if the preset price is higher than the current price, or when the current price is lower than the preset price and I start, this coin will start. So I'll pause and get out of this coin. I'm not interested. I don't want to over trade. I want to trade my few coins. All right. I want to trade my few coins. And three, they're enough. BTC, AVAX, and TRX for today. They're enough. They're even too many. I usually love trading 2 coins. I hope I've answered Mr. Abe. Let me get back to the chat. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me see, wait. I think this one I've answered. Mr. Julius, when you are calculating, I have not understood that area. How would you come up with that? Now, I'm coming up with the settings depending on my capital. I'm preparing for the worst of the market. I don't prepare for the good of the market. Okay, so you have set 100 twice for the same coin for the protection of one trade. Yes, I protect myself. If the market goes against me, I have a backup plan so that I buy more and still remain in the market without me going in floating loss, because I can control that. Okay, why do I use $10? I use $10 because of my capital. I can't use I can't use $50 because I don't have too much money. You know, you set depending on the money you have. Okay, 10 is the minimum, but yes, it is 15. Royalq says 15, but me, I want to use 10 because my capital is not so much. Okay, please repeat how to set one shot. All coins of quantitative. Okay, I'm gonna do that again. Okay. Right, beautiful. Congratulations, Professor Kelment. Okay, how do you know you should sell, and how do you sell? You were fast there. Okay. Does the robot sell automatically after doing one shot when the trading? Yes. The robot sells automatically. I used to see some signals with the end figures. Do we put the selling price? Okay, all right. Let me now handle all that at once. Okay. All right. Those putting up your hands, don't worry. Let me handle these questions now. Then we come back to you. For example, all right, let's get into business now. Okay, all right. Oh wow. But this coin, please, now I'm going to stay in this coin now for long. It seems it's going to move in positive and provide a lot of profit. If you have been on this call since we started, I hope you are trading TRX. We're not like these people after here. I hope you are making money. You are not like you see the coin has moved from -10. It is now at -6, and you still need prayers to trade this coin. You come here, you are seeing on the volume is now increasing to 140 million, $1.4 million, and you are still praying for the Holy Spirit to come upon you to make money. We on the same business. I'm already in $7.9, and you are still saying you don't know whether this will work out for you. I don't understand you. All right, I don't understand you. We started together. From 1.29 million to now 1.40 million, and you still can't take good profit from this trade. I don't understand you. Oh, I don't understand you. Okay, all right, okay. So now I move away from that and I leave it back to you. By the way, this coin will do well. Okay, this coin will do even better than my AVAX. This coin will do even better than my AVAX. Okay, what am I gonna do? All right. Okay, AVAX will do well, but this coin will do well better than AVAX. Okay, so I'm gonna sell this at a loss of around $1.6. Okay, I'm gonna sell this at a loss, and I'm gonna increase my first buy in here from 99. I need this 100. Let it come here. This 100 from AVAX, so that I'll take off good profit now from this coin. All right, $200. It will be good business for me now. Okay, so I better incur the other loss and invest more here. Okay, now let me answer these questions that are here. I will not sell my BTC. By the way, it will. I will leave 2 coins. I will trade for the moment, but AVAX TRX will do well in the market according to the increase in the volume. So I will incur the other loss and bring in my money here. Okay, let's continue with your questions. I'm even forgetting them. These questions are many. I think I'll repeat this training tomorrow. I see you are taking profit on TRX without wasting your gas fee. Kindly do it again. That's a new. What do you mean? People usually over-calculate gas fees. Me, I don't calculate gas fees because I pay 20% of my profit. Okay, Mr. Julius, what's the meaning of when you pause a trade? Can you please give an explanation? Please show us how to use our own. Now, these questions are getting many. Please, my Royalq can open a new and separate this. I don't get this guy, this person from Kenya, and separate. Huh? A lot of work needs to be done. I pray I don't sleep here today. Can I open a new trade or separate the trade of the particular coin? If I had posted the coin of a previous trade of the same coin, I don't get this question. Or does the previous trade have to close first if I enter a new trade? So many of my coins are paused and still floating lows, yet I still have some remaining capital. I don't get this coin. I don't get this question. But let me answer you this way. These questions are many. Let me answer you this way. Balance your capital. All right? Balance your capital. Why do you overtrade? I don't get you guys. The reason why someone has this, I have 5 coins, I have 10 coins, I have 15 coins I'm trading. Why do you overtrade? That's the main question. Why do you separate your capital? For example, I was trading and I realized that my TRX will do better than my AVAX. I transferred my money in my TRX back in my AVAX. I don't overtrade. I trade a few coins at the moment because I have little capital. I need my money to help me when the market goes against me. I hope that I've answered. So you have coins that are paused. Why do you pause coins? Are you staking them? If you are staking or saving them in your Binance account, you want to earn more coins. So, if you are not using Royalq as a mathematical tool, you are not arranging your margin calls. That's why you are like holding. Some of you, instead of trading, you are holding in Binance. You are waiting until the market will bounce back because you are not using your capital very well. You are not preparing your capital when the market will go against you. I don't know whether you understand me. You need to, when you enter the trade, please don't put in all your money. If you're already in that scenario, I pray for you, the market bounces back and you were able to get back to the average price. For example, for me, my Bitcoin to sell, Bitcoin has to go back to $36,481. But if I'm using the martingale strategy, I personally, the reason why you need to use the Royalq is to turn the market that is against you into a market that is profitable for you. That's the use of Royalq. And that can be done by using the martingale strategy. And the martingale strategy is to set the margin calls to cater for the market that is going against you. I've answered most of the questions. So, my brother, if you have coins that are paused, I don't know how you plan this, but what you can do, I don't know. You can either go and open margin calls for the other coin to buy more so that the market bounces back, or you can ignore and start new trades and wait for the other trades as they will bounce back in profit. The reason why you suffer from floating loss is putting all your money into the trade. But if you don't want to suffer from floating loss, you must have the power to becoming new in the market all the time. How do you become new? By using mathematics, by using the power of the martingale strategy to buy more when the market is against you. Okay, I think that I've made clear. If not, tomorrow, I'll repeat. Yes, you can change cycle to one shot. Yes, you can. Please show us how to add more money in an existing trade. Okay, please repeat how to set. Okay, I'm going to repeat that. Where do I click to preset sell? Okay. Please, Julius, is it advisable to power the trade when floating losses are high? You sell at your own risk. By the way, when you sell at loss. Make sure you calculate your risks. Please, you sell, sometimes you sell at loss. Okay. You sell, pausing a trade doesn't prevent a trade from continue floating. It floats. What prevents you from suffering from floating loss is to manage your money. It's the only way you don't suffer from floating loss. Whenever the market goes down, the robot buys more, the average price gets near to the current price, you get back in business. That is business for Royalq. Stop treating Royalq business like poker business, like betting. I bet in 100. The market moves by 5%. I take profit. That's not how trading works. Trading is preparing for the other side when the market goes against you. Okay, now how do you set all the coins? Let me get there. Let me first mute move because I'm going to allow you to ask your questions. What is this now? Okay. I don't unmute yourself, or else I'll take away the host powers from you. Please don't unmute yourself. Let me finish. You're gonna ask. Please, I beg. Now I'm tired. I'm exhausted, but okay. This is how you set all the trades, right? This is how you set all the trades. Come on quantitative. Tap on batch setting. Tap on all. Select all the coins. Select all the coins. Then tap on trade settings. You have already set your strategy here. Then you tap on it and confirm. I will not say change my settings because if I change, I'm going to repeat that work. All right? So that's what you do, my brother. Okay, I hope that is clear. Now let me get back to this person. When you are setting your trade, the person who sent me, Akim, you sent me a screenshot. I just saw it here. When you set your trade, come on your trade settings. The buy-in callback cannot be less than this first call here. You cannot put 0.2 here. Clearly, you cannot put 0.2 here. Then the buy-in callback becomes 0.5. The buy-in callback cannot be less or greater. You know, it cannot be greater than the first call. So you just make sure this is higher than the buy-in callback. That's all. This should be higher than the buy-in callback. That's all. I hope I've answered you. If you doubt, put less, you'll see. Okay, let me come back here. Stop sharing. I hope I've tried to answer most of the questions. Let me simply my question. I should have BTC stroke USDT. And Julius gives us a signal of the same pair. Can I open a new trade? You can't. You can't trade the same coin. But okay, if you get a signal, all right, this is my advice, all right? You get a signal, and this signal will do well, all right? You get a signal, and this signal will do well as Nyendomu. Am I still on Zoom? And this signal will do well. You just need to go now and buy in more for that particular coin. And buy in more for that particular coin, right? I will open margin calls and buy in more for that particular coin. Open margin calls. Go and learn how to set the margin call. That's the only way. Royalq is simple mathematics. Managing your money. If you have $100, if you have $200, see your capital as $100. Don't see it like $200, because the challenge is that if you see at $200, you want to invest all your money. Control your greed. Control your greed. Control your money. All right. Let me listen to these 3 questions, and I beg. The mind can only focus for 45 minutes. After these 3 questions, we call it a day. Till tomorrow, I'll repeat this. I will repeat it so much tomorrow. All right. By showing you my results. I don't believe in just talking. Me, I believe in showing you my results. All right. Okay. Let me start with we move. We move, please. Drop in your question. Okay, let me go to Sunday. Sunday, please drop in your question.
Yes, good morning. Thank you very much.
Morning, sir.
Can you hear me?
Very loud and clear.
Okay. Please, if the robot executes all the calls, let's say you set in 5 or 7 calls, it has executed all the calls, and the market was in a dip. When the market starts coming up, how does the robot sells the calls? Is it from the bottom or from the lower, or is it by percentage? Let's say I set, let him buy at $10, $20, $30, up to $70, and the market starts going from the dip. How does the robot sells the coin for you? Does it sell it based on percentage?
Now, first and foremost, my first answer is I'm not the robot. But I'll explain to you so that you understand. You need to look. Do you see the strategy modes? These 3 strategy modes, right?
Whole warehouse mode and yes. Yeah, I can see it.
If I have 7 margin calls, right?
Yes.
Okay. If I have 7 margin calls, and the robot bought all the 7 margin calls, right?
Yes.
And my strategy mode is in the whole warehouse mode. And the market bounces on the 7th margin call. The robot will sell everything in one shot.
Wow.
Have you understood that? If
that is it to raise. Okay.
Have you understood the first answer?
That the robot will sell when it gets from the last margin call to the top, or when it gets to that 2% take profit, it will sell everything.
It will sell everything. It doesn't matter. It depends on the percentage you set. When the market bounces back in profit, depending on that percentage, and your strategy mode is in the whole warehouse mode. Even if it bought 100 times, it will sell everything.
That means you lose money from the markets if it's just by 2%, because it has already executed.
How do you lose?
Let's say you bought Bitcoin at 38,000. Another course buys at 37,000, 36,000, up to 34,000, and you set at 2%. What I'm saying now is, it when it moves from 34 to 35, it will sell everything, or it will rise back to that 38 or 39. That is the point I wanted to get. I don't know if you get my question.
You don't understand what it means, an average price. That's what you don't understand. If the Bitcoin is at $10 and I invest in $10, I get 1 Bitcoin, all right?
Yes.
If the Bitcoin gets at $5, I use the dollar cost averaging method. I put in $20. I get 4 Bitcoins, right? If the Bitcoin goes at 20.5, I'm using the dollar cost averaging, investing more money when the market goes down. I put in $30, I get 8 Bitcoins, right? I have 13 Bitcoins, right? Using $60. But the robot bought when the Bitcoin was at 10, the Bitcoin was at 5, the Bitcoin was at 2. It will gather this up and create an average price of around 4.7, all right?
Yes.
Now, when the market goes over 4.7 and it provides my takeoff profit of 2%, the robot will sell everything and give me 2%. It will not wait to go back at $10 or 5 or 2.5. It doesn't. That's not how the market Royalq works. Once it hits the average, that's why we have the average here. The reason why people suffer from floating loss is that they don't keep buying when the market's going down. So they remain on the same average price they entered the market. That's what gives them floating loss. You understand now, eh?
Yes, yes.
So the reason why you use Royalq is to keep investing when the market is going down. Now it's up to you to say, why should I take 2% yet I want 4%? You understand?
Yes.
So when the current price gets above this average price here, you see here, this is the current price. This is the average price, right?
Yes.
Once the market gets above this average price, it will be in floating profit. Now, once it gets in floating profit, that's when the robot will say, how much that this guy want from the market? You understand? If you had put 2%, once it hits 2%, it will sell and move on. This is what I can do, for example. Look at this. I can say, I'll tap on sell, all right? Okay. And I say, my robot sell when the Bitcoin is at 40,000. You see this?
Yes.
Right? And I put 100%.
Yes.
And the robot will tell me when we shall sell, according to the current price, right? You'll make $2.93. When I say that with little, then I say sell when the Bitcoin hits at 44,000. You see that?
Okay.
That's when my Bitcoin will sell. So there I will make $6 of my $29.
6.2. Okay.
This will be my profit. You understand this? So
yes,
I will exceed my take profit. If it was 3%, my robot will now give me more. For example, I can come on my TRX. TRX is at, what is its current price? Its current price is at 7. And I say, okay, my robot, only sell my coin when TRX gets to $1, all right? And my robot is telling me you'll make $2,298. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So the robot is giving you all the opportunity, but me, I will not wait. That is too much greed from 0.8 to $1. I hope now you understand what I'm saying. So you can even put in the selling price when you want your robot to sell that particular coin.
To sell. Okay.
I hope it's okay with you now. But make sure your strategy mode is important, because if you put your strategy mode in the whole warehouse mode, once the current price goes above the average price, all right, the robot now will say, how much take profit do you want? Did you say 2%? When it hits 2%, it moves off the market. You understand?
Okay.
But if you put in the sub-mid mode, then your robot will sell, but your profit will not reflect in your Binance account. All right. But if you put in the sub-mid mode real-time settlement, then you are making 5th call independent, 6th call independent, 7th call up to 100th call independent. What do I mean? I mean that if the market bounces back on the 7th call, it will only sell the 7th call only. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah. I hope now it's clear with you.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. Show us how to buy more. So with one shot, what strategy mode need to be set? Me, I put my strategy in the whole warehouse mode. You want to sell everything in the whole warehouse mode. Show us how to buy more. Okay. Now, why do you ask how to buy more, yet I've taught you how to set the margin calls? When you set the margin calls, you are making your trades automatic. You are making the robot to automatically, I don't know if you understand, to automatically buy for you when the market hits that percentage. But if you want to buy more, like for example, let me see, I've already spoiled my USDT. I hope I'm trading right. Let me check my USDT. Okay, right. For example, but usually I don't want to do this, but I usually want to have backup funds, right? But I'm going to add in some USDT, okay, because the market might go against me. So I don't want to trade like the market will remain positive, all right? Okay, for example, the market is not going down, all right, hitting my percentages, and I want to manually add in more money. What do? I tap on buy, I tap on market price, and then I put in $20, for example. Then I tap on confirm. That is manually buying. Like I said, when I want to manually to sell, I tap on sell, I tap on market price, I tap 100%, and I tap confirm. Then I can sell. I hope I also answered that question. Okay. I hope I've tried to answer most of your questions. Let us catch up tomorrow. Let us catch up tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Let us catch up tomorrow. Okay, my giveaway for today. I don't need to record this meeting. It's already streaming live, so you don't need to record. My giveaway for today, again, will remain this amazing application called CryptoCrunch.com. It will be a Telegram group where you keep on receiving news, you keep on learning by yourself, ladies and gentlemen. This message I don't understand will pop up when the take profit cannot be negative and cannot be higher or equal to the take profit ratio of the sub position. For you are setting sub positions, I don't know why you are setting sub positions. Okay, so register those. Okay, go join that Telegram group and you can be able to win. Okay, right. Let me listen to one question.
Good morning, Mr.
Is someone who tapped? Good morning.
It's me, Mr. Figo. Good morning.
Yes, Figo, how are you?
I'm fine. Very sorry you called me before. It's me that is answering me. We move. So you called me before. It's just because I'm at work. That is why. Very sorry.
Okay.
It's like the whole thing have changed. I can believe it's me that is behind, not you guys. Everything is just changed now. Well, the question I want to ask is that are we no longer using our robot, or through this setting we are doing, is that what we are doing now, or we are no longer using our robot? I don't know.
We are using our robot. Now, why are we here? We are using the robot to trade for us. That's all, my brother.
Because to my downline, due to this setting I'm seeing, I don't think they can able to, they can able to do it. Something, even me, myself, that is talking to you now, I can say I'm new to this system now because, before we are using just set it to robot will do everything. So.
No, you have two choices. Okay, you have two choices, all right? You can use a copy trader, all right? If you are keeping your team to copy trader, you can use automatically copy trader. Everything will be automatic for you. All right.
But I believe this is the best. This is the best way of trading, because if you like me now, you know my situation. My copy trading is not. I'm having some coins now, almost a year now. It's there doing nothing. I'm still on floating loss, increasing. My floating loss is increasing. So
then learn what to do. Then learn what to do and trade by yourself. I'm also trading. I don't have very serious floating loss, and I'm making money every day. So you can learn. You can learn. Just keep on joining the trainings. You will learn. You learn. Just keep on training, joining the trainings every day. You learn.
Because I need I need a serious training, because everything is so new to me. And again, you know, this in short, I don't know what to really say, because that is what I said. I believe it's me that is behind. So
just keep on joining the trainings. You will learn. I'll put the same training tomorrow. Or go back to the YouTube channel, watch this again. Change your mindset. Move on, like you were saying. Then learn what to do. That's all I can tell you. Nothing much.
the question I want to ask, if there is any training on behalf of the Zoom training, if there is any training that I can join.
No, I'm not. There is another one that's going to be done. I think they are talking about networking. You can join as many Zooms as possible. They're going to be posted on different groups where you are. I don't do extra training because I get exhausted, all right?
No, I know. No, what I'm trying to say is that
watch this again. This has been streamed on the YouTube channel. Watch it again and listen until, you know, you just need to attend as many trainings for this to get used to you.
What I'm trying to say is that because it's like I want to learn from the grassroots now, so that I will really understand very well. That is what I mean. I want to.
My brother.
Yeah.
My brother. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. How did you get here? I think you got here from one of our WhatsApp groups.
I've been following him before. I'm not a new person. I've been following him just due to
this. I say you got into the Zoom through a WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
Everything you need is always posted there. You understand? You just need to follow up. You understand? If you come to meetings, everything is being done every day. You understand? We have resources on YouTube. You understand? We have everything you need in all the groups. What you need is just to sit down, follow up. You will get all this thing. You don't need to be asking all these questions.
No, what's my problem is that I know I'm a busy man. That is why. If there is any
everybody is busy. Everybody is busy, sir. You create the time. Everybody is busy.
What I really mean is
so thank you, bro.
Thank you. If there is any video or any playing back I can watch, so that I can learn from the grassroots, the setting, not about the business again any longer of the robot, because I believe that one is not working for the robot, because they said this setting now, let me look at it if I can move forward with it.
When I was starting this Zoom, I started from scratch. Go and watch this from scratch. That's all. You just need to keep on attending these trainings. You will learn. There's nothing you need to fear. Okay, thank you so much. I hope you'll understand. But you just need to come. Thank you so much, here. Okay, I feel like I want to close, but let me allow this guy share his screen. Then we have Leader OBM to close, because we have been here for 2 hours. I usually don't want to train for all these long hours. People get tired. Yes, sir. Akim, can you share your screen?
Okay, thank you. Let me share my screen. Yes. I tried to buy TRX and then now I wanted to have been showing. So when I said everything and then that message which I post came up. So yeah, you can see it is here.
But you are trading now.
Yes, but I think because I try to put extra margin call like this one, and then I came here.
But you cannot put
5.
margin call. You have the margin call is still one. Add in more.
Yeah. So I put here 2% one times, and I put here 5. 2 times I put here 10, which is 2, and then I put here 15 is 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I put 20, which is 4. I think this is 100. So when I click save, this is what happened. I think you see it. So I don't know where the mistake is. That's why
The take profit cannot be negative. You see, your whole position take profit. Okay, the take profit callback. The take profit callback. You see, when you remove 0. Your take profit is very little, and yet your callback is high. So decrease your callback. If you want, I see you want 1.1%, right?
yes.
Your whole position take profit, make it 0.1. Then save.
It's still the same message.
Come and tap here on the distributed take profit allocation. Let me see what's there.
Okay.
Okay, your take profit is 0, yet your callback is 0.5. It means
So,
your strategy mode is the sub-mid mode. Go and change it into the whole warehouse mode. Just confirm this. Just move away.
it is whole
It should not be
warehouse, in fact.
It is in the whole warehouse mode. I doubt. Confirm, return. But we just need to put there your distributed take profit. You need to make it at least 1.3. But confirm. Let's go back and I see. Your challenge is with the sub position. Confirm it up, right? Come back.
It has solved.
It has sold. Start it again.
Solved.
Yeah, it has sold. Start it again.
It has not.
It has sold. That is system check. That is system information. It has sold.
Okay.
Trade it again.
Yeah. Yeah. So I come to the trade setting.
Yeah. Now, the reason why your trade is okay, but the reason why they are telling you is because you want to trade in the submit mode real-time settlement. You are going in for 5 margin calls, and yet your submit mode real-time settlement, you are saying 0. So you need to, if you're going in for more than 4 margin calls and you're entering 5 margin calls, you need to make sure that if you want to take a submit mode time settlement profit, you are making some percentage on the 5th call. That's all you need to do. But you can keep it this, or you just want to add in more margin calls. Add in. Be fast, sharp. I'm exhausted, my brother.
I understand. You are tired for sure.
Increase your margin calls, all right? Let's go. Okay. Right, good to go.
Okay. Before. The rest are okay?
Yeah, they are fine.
Yeah.
Save.
Yes. So like this is done.
Yeah. This coin will keep giving you 1.1, the percentage you want.
Yeah.
It will keep giving you that. All right. Okay. I hope you are good to go now. Now,
All right. Thank you.
Okay. So I didn't talk about certain things that Julius, what if the market now, like TRX, do not go down? Okay, I know some people would love to say, Julius, you look at TRX is taking an upward movement, it will not go down. As I say, it's better for you not to land into floating loss and make little profit. It's better for you not to land into floating loss and make little profit than you trying to make huge profit and land into floating loss. As I invite Leader OBM to close, because I know most of us are tired, please make sure you are investing in, if you have $100, you have $200, look at your capital as $100 and don't want too much profit than you landing in floating loss and staying there for years. Thank you so much. Leader OBM, please, could you help me and close our meeting this morning?
Yeah, good morning, everyone. Thank you for concise knowledge you are giving us today, Dr. Kabanda. What I just want to add is, like I always say, Royalq is like a gold mine. It's on the field. You are just here to pack it. It now depends on you what you do with it. Now, are you convinced about Royalq? Just like CZ, the owner of Binance, was convinced about by Bitcoin years ago, that he invested $1 million to buy Bitcoin. And as soon as he invested it, the money went down. The money turned to $300,000. If it was like me and you, we just sell in loss and just move on. Now, what was he doing then when he had about Bitcoin? He was on the poker table, like most of us. Like one guy, he's a big guy in crypto today. He said he was into bet. He was doing betting years back before he got to know about Bitcoin. Like most of us, we in the past we've been in MMM. we've done twinkers, we've done all of these things, ROI business in the past. We've lost money, but right now we found Royalq. Now, are you convinced about Royalq? Caesar was convinced about Bitcoin, and today he has a business, Binance, that is the biggest exchange in the world. Now, this guy is the richest man, concerning crypto right now. And we are now following his model. Most of us, when we came to Royalq, we fall into floating loss. Now, what did most people do when the bear market came? They were saying, Royalq is not working. Royalq is not working. But see, most of us that are standing now, you understand? You know where we are. Now, it is left to you. You have seen Royalq. There will be challenges, not like Caesar free challenge. And now today, the guy can spend any amount. But it's not even, like I always say, it's not only about the money, it's about the life is changing. Because this guy stood his ground, we are reaping, the fruit of, the guy standing his ground today. Everyone here is eating from, the decision this man took. Now, the future generation, people coming behind you, are they going to, to hear your story about how you gave up, or to hear your story about how you stood firm, and to create opportunity for people behind us and people that are yet to cryptocurrency adoption out of 7 billion in the world. So there are some people, in your neighborhood, your friends, your family, your colleagues that have not heard of Royalq, that have not heard of Binance. You understand? So if you stay, when it's not sweet now, you will enjoy the fruit later in life. So Royalq is here. Royalq is here to give us freedom. So if some of us here now, whatever the market, we make money. Whatever be the market, we make money. So, but the thing is, are you going to stay the course so that you can get where you want to go? Royalq is here to take you there. And everything you need, like I said to our brother that was asked the question there, is there for you. YouTube is there, the content, everything, everywhere, on WhatsApp status, on the WhatsApp groups. We have all the information you need. I just dropped a website in the chat room there. Go and click it, and and learn everything. Watch all the videos. Everything you need is on Royalq. So thank you very much. I hope we meet. Maybe later this year, September, in Dubai. We all pop champagne and we enjoy ourselves. So thank you very much.
Wow. Thank you so much, the OBM. All the